Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. For the old subscribers, thank you for the support, and for the new viewers, welcome. Hopefully after this video, you will subscribe to the channel. In this video, we are going all the way to Jamaica. Have you ever tried Jamaican curry goats? Well, if you haven't, then you are missing out, especially for those who enjoy meat. This recipe is delicious. It's slow cooked and packed with lots of flavor, and also is tender to the bone. So as you can see, these are the ingredients I will use for this delicious recipe. I will list them in the description down below. Without wasting much time, let's get started. As the name says, curry goat. So yes, goat meat and curry is needed. I will start off by washing the goat meat with salt, lime, and water. If you have vinegar, you can also use it to wash your meat. Or you can soak your meat in water for about 30 minutes. All you need to do is to add salt, lime, and vinegar. This helps to get rid of any smell, slime, and unwanted taste. Make sure to wash your meat at least 3 times. So for this recipe, I am just using 1 kg of meat. You can use more if you desire. So this goat meat comes with bone. So yes, you can use the boneless ones or the one with bone. It's fine. So once my meat is nicely washed, I will clean my sink with soap. You can also use bleach just to avoid any contamination from the raw meat. Make sure to clean your sink well. It's now time to season the meat. So for seasonings, I will use paprika and pepper, which is an all-purpose seasoning. As usual, use seasonings you have available. You don't necessarily need to use the seasonings I am using, okay? Light soy sauce. It's optional to use. Ground white pepper. Chicken stock powder. Ground ginger. Aroma stock powder. Maggi cube. And black pepper. I will not mix this as of yet, simply because I will add fresh ingredients later on. Now, let's chop up the ingredients. So here I have finger chilies. They are on the mild side and also flavorsome. So if you enjoy chilies, you can also use finger chilies for this recipe. And then I have onion, which is a must for any recipe. I will go ahead and dice the onion. You can also slice your onion if you desire. Once it's diced, I will set it aside for later use. And then I have green bell pepper. You can use any color of your choice or mix the colors. All you need is about half of the green bell pepper or any other color, or a quarter, whatever you desire. You don't need a lot of it, simply because you are using different fresh ingredients, so bits of each will do. And then I have ginger. You can slice, dice, mince, grate your ginger. Whatever you desire, go for it. Now, I like my food spicy, and so scotch bonnet peppers is a must for me. Now, if you don't enjoy peppers, then I would suggest that you use about a quarter of it, or use finger chilies instead. Most people like their pepper to float in their pots. Personally, I don't like that. So for this recipe, I will go ahead and deseed the scotch bonnet pepper, which simply means to get rid of the seeds. Then I will go ahead and cut it into small pieces. So yes, whatever works for you, go for it. For garlic, you can decide to grate, mince, slice, or dice it. So yes, whatever you desire, go for it. So once the garlic is nicely diced, I will set it aside for later use. Although I used onion, I will also use scallions, which will add flavor, color, and texture to the meat. So yes, you want to cook with scallions when making any recipe, as it gives flavor, color, and texture to the recipe. So as you can see, all my fresh ingredients are nicely chopped up. So what I'm doing right now is to mix the ingredients. About half of it will be used to season the meat, and the other half will be used later on. So I just added thyme. If you have fresh thyme, you can also use it for your recipe. Salt to taste, and curry powder. Marinate your meat using different flavors. It's either you allow your meat to marinate at least 3 hours before making your food, or leave it to marinate overnight. So this is the onion I diced. I will sprinkle just a bit over the meat and mix well. You want to make sure that the seasonings soaks into the meat. Okay? Let's start cooking. In a pot on medium heat, add your oil. Any oil of your choice can be used. Then you want to add your diced onion. The diced onion will be fried for a few minutes, or a minute will do. The next ingredient I will add is the curry powder. Once the curry powder is in the pot, I will keep stirring so it does not stick or burn. Make sure to mix well. Now let's add the goat meat. You'll know I enjoy my food spicy, so yes, cayenne chili pepper is a must for me. You can also use fresh pepper. And then you want to mix well. I added a bit more of the thyme, water, and bay leaves. In case you don't have bay leaves, that's fine. You can also use curry leaves. This is pimento. It's an allspice. You want to add this in your recipe and mix well. Make sure to keep an eye on your stove, so when the water reduces, you can always add more. So as you can see, at this point, the water has reduced. I will go ahead and add more. You will need to add water into your pot at least 3 times till the meat becomes tender. If you have enjoyed watching this video so far, kindly give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more delicious recipes. Thank you. So, I just added the remaining of the fresh ingredients and I will mix well. You want to cook your meat for about 45 minutes to an hour. The meat needs to be tender. So once the meat is tender, you can go ahead and add more of your seasonings if needed. So I added shrimp cubes. You can just add salt, whatever you desire. Look at how gorgeous and delicious this recipe looks. So I chopped up 2 potatoes, which will go in the pot. I will mix this well. Once you have added your potatoes, you want your food to cook for about another 7 to 8 minutes. Make sure to check on the consistency of the gravy. When it becomes thick, you can turn your stove off, or you can leave it to cook for however long you desire. It's all about the consistency you are looking for. So yes, it's a personal preference. Now, this recipe can be enjoyed with rice and peas. I will enjoy mine with wachi, which is kind of like your rice and peas. For the Jamaicans out there, kindly let me know how I did. Food is ready and it's time to enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Kindly give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video. Thanks for watching and stay blessed.